Good morning. Before I would start my speech, I would like to show you my case building paper. I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. My name is Abyan Ammar and I am from Indonesian Creative School, Pekanbaru. Honorable judges and esteemed committee. Today I will do my speech as a first speaker on the motion of this House regrets the establishment of cash cow programs on tertiary education, such as college or university. In my speech, I would like to highlight 3 problems that cash cow programs cause. But before that, I would like to define what are cash cow programs. Cash cow programs refer to the degree that solely focus on revenue for the institution, which means that the institution focuses more on revenue or profit rather than providing the education to the people itself that seeks these education after high school, which creates a lot of problems in a nation. Why? Because it reduces the amount of skilled experts and increasing more on skilled labor force, which is an imbalance on expertise and skilled laborers, which also stagnate the developing of a nation. The problems that are caused through these cash cow programs on universities or college is first reducing the amount of educated students. Students who just graduated high school plans to enroll in a higher or prestigious university for a better education. But with these cash cow programs, it creates an imbalance on the ones who are able to afford these programs and the ones who are not able to afford it, which is causing a major issue on the economical financial status on each student and creating an imbalance for the ones who are educated. The second would be increasing the imbalance. As I said it before, it creates a inequality for those who want higher education after high school, because education itself is a basic human right, and these cash cow programs are eliminating or taking that right from the ones who are not able to pay for these programs, which is the wrongdoing. It's very negative, and it creates a nationwide education issue, which plunged the nation into a crisis because we lack expertise and we are more on skilled laborers. For example, Indonesia. Indonesia is a large nation with a large population, but we are severely lacking in experts, but we are more on skilled laborers, which creates a stagnant on our developing progress to be a developed nation. With these crises, we severely lack those who are able to lay out expertise, because we are importing expertise from other nations. To make it better, we shall create these expertise ourselves from our own people, rather than importing and costing a lot more experts from other nations to come here. So the solution for these issues would be, first, offering more scholarship to students who are not able to pay. And what I mean by this is scholarships requires a sharpened education, a sharpened skill on basic general knowledge on basic subjects. With these sharpened skill, it benefits them in later on during college, because they will be more prepared for the intense college education. And through these apply for scholarship, it makes them well prepared in during college education, And it also creates a balance between the ones who are able to pay for these programs and the ones who are not able to pay, because scholarships enables this. Second would be offering an alternative institution that does not solely focus on the profit itself. Yes, we can also focus on profit, but if our main objective is to provide education for the people, we shall not focus on that. Rather than we should focus on providing a well-educated education, a well-educated knowledge, so the people can enhance and better themselves in the future. Because with the lacking amount of workers who cannot meet the criteria for a good job, because a institution like a law firm requires a law degree from a university. So the ones who are not able to pay for these programs, they are not able to be what they want to be in the near future, to develop the institution more, to develop the nation more. So creating an alternative institution who solely provides knowledge on a standard quality rather than a prestigious one could balance the need, the demand for a well-educated workforce, because standard education is already enough for basic expertise, but if you want to develop it further, there's prestigious college for a reason. But am I promoting cash cows? No, because what I'm going for is providing the education further rather than focusing on the profit. Because as a developing nation, we require an expert, not a skilled labor. With the expert, we can lay out the criteria needed for labor force to transition into expertise, into experts. So with a standard quality education institution, we eliminate this imbalance, and because of that, we progress further on being a developed nation, because we have a well-educated workforce with basic knowledge, because prestigious and more quality education could be second. What you need first is the basics, which is why alternatives are always important. That is all for my speech. Thank you very much.